I request all my students to put their mics on and give a big hearty congratulations to Mariette.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Congrats,
Uitstekend.
Congratulations.
Okay, now I need to, okay, I'm muting everybody. Hi, where are you, my champion? Riette. Say something. Okay, no, if you spoke, I would know where you are. Put your hands down. If you don't put your hands down, I can move you. Okay, hold on. Now I can move you. There you are. There you are. Riette, what a journey. What a journey. I'm so happy, so proud for you. Believe me, I was very happy, but doesn't matter. This is your time now. Tell the day you began and all the journey you had for till this, even the evening we spent live yesterday and this morning, whatever comes in your mind. But don't tell the secrets. Just tell how you felt about it.
Perfect. Don't worry, I won't give away the secrets. I would like to say thank you for everybody for congratulating me. It has been, I would like to say, a hell of a journey. Okay. I've got a few things that I want to say, so I will put them into 4 points. My first thing I want to say is choose your autoscola correctly. I cannot emphasize this anymore. In fact, if you follow Ambrish's video, you don't even need an autoscola to do the Folia Rosa. But if you are going with an autoscola, choose one that is foreigner friendly. I went with the nearest one in my town, and the first booking I got, they give it to you right when your medical is almost about to expire, because there's many students that need to write. Bologna is very busy in the province, and they wait until it's almost about to expire. So when I got my date, I then wrote to them. I said to them, okay, am I writing at the school, you know, and can I please book for the Kufi to listen to the ascoltare part? And the school then said to me, yes, you can, and it's going to cost you an extra, I don't know, 26 euros or something to write. I know that it's more with the autoscola, because if you do it on your own, it costs less. And I said, okay, great. And because of their response to me asking about the Kufi, I understood I'm writing at the actual school. Obviously, I'm a foreigner and I don't speak Italian well. So when I asked, they said to me at the motorirazione in Bologna, I didn't know that a motorirazione is a licensing department. I don't know the words in Italian. So on the day of my exam, I went to the school and they said to me, why are you here? I said, I'm here to write. They said, no, you're writing at the motorirazione. I said, okay, where is the motorirazione? And then instead of just giving me the address immediately, I would have made it on time for my exam. They then want to figure out where the miscommunication happened. I ended up missing my exam that time. So I then had to go and do everything again. I had to go for another medical, all of that, just in order to get the date that I'm writing today. So I think I'm one of Ambrish's longest students. I've been here almost a year. In April, it will be a year.
Riette, in fairness, you had lots of other technical problems. That's nothing. Because here now, what we are talking about is how long it took you to understand the material. The technical difficulties, if any students would see my YouTube video, which warns them and telling you how to choose an autoscola.
Absolutely.
If you don't see the video, then you're own at fault. I have provided you with the tools. My students are not misguided. They know how to choose an autoscola. I told you technical psychological tricks.
Yes.
Trick them into it. So
I unfortunately saw your recommendation after I'd already signed up with the school, unfortunately. So I agree absolutely. You don't need to take a year. You can do it if you study properly, especially following all the advice that Ambrish says. Do your 7 SCADAs and everything as he says, you will get there. The other advice that I would like to give to the new people is that Ambrish says 7 SCADAs a day. Even if it feels like you can't do 7, because the first time I had to do 7, I said, but 7 is a lot. I can't make it to 3 today. And then I realized with time, 7 becomes little. Your first few SCADAs takes you the full 20 minutes to do, to comprehend what you're reading, to understand what you're reading. It does take you the 20 minutes. But the more you do it, the faster you become. Eventually, I was doing a SCADA in 5 minutes. I said, 5 minutes? it can, in the space that I can do in 20 minutes, I can do 4 skaters now. So all of a sudden, the speed increases. And I don't know when that just happens. So the first, I would say, month, you take long. But the second month is when you can just fly through it. And that's when you're booking your thing and you have to go for your dates. Don't wait too long. I was ready for this exam 3 times. Okay. I could have written it 3 times already. But between the technical difficulties and not trusting myself to write it and not taking the dates, I could have written it much, much sooner. So Ambrish is correct. Maximum 2 months, but don't sit there. Okay, I fell off the horse 3 times, and all 3 times Ambrish messaged me, said, "What happened? Where are you?" And I said, "I'm coming back. I'm coming back." I lost my mojo, but I'm back. So I did definitely need somebody. I couldn't have done it without Ambrish encouraging me when I fell off the horse. He noticed I wasn't in the class, and he said, "We haven't been here for a week." And I said, "Okay, I'm coming back. I'll give it another try." So it's definitely that. And then I wanted to say to the people that are ready to write, take time off work. Your job doesn't care about you. Okay, they need you to get your patente because they probably need you to drive around. But take time off from work, even if it's just the 2 days before. If you don't, you're too tired. I've had it where I just couldn't concentrate in the class, or I couldn't concentrate on a skater because I was overworked. And like Ambrish has mentioned, I work on a farm. So I had difficulties with cows birthing in the spring, and the vets coming out at odd hours. And I don't have a choice. You have to go and work. So my advice is that put in sick leave if you have to. But you have to take off the 2 or 3 days before your exam to rest and study, and not have to worry about your job. I felt so sorry. Who was it? Was it Queen the other day that had her boss didn't give her leave? So yes, you really have to.
Queen. The owner of the Queen had threatened her to fire her if she went for the exam.
Exactly.
And she went nevertheless, and she passed.
Yes. So I'm telling you, you just have to say to them, "Sorry, I've got a stomach bug. I can't come in today." You just have to make you have to take the time off work to be well rested. Take the advice that Ambrish gives you the night before, because that quiz the night before that you do, or the day before, and then the morning early, the advice, you have to. It really helped a lot to calm my nerves, and not be this nervous, because I'm a very nervous person. I was so anxious before this test. And everybody at work said to me, "We hope you're going to be okay." And then my autoscholar took forever to give me my results today. So all day long I was stressing too. So
okay,
that's all I've got to say. And good luck, and I will be following to see when you guys all pass.
You can come if you feel sometimes nostalgia for come over here. Remember, you're always allowed. Okay, even if you've passed, you can come whenever you want. And remember, now that I've delivered I told you I will make you pass, no? And
you did.
Now that I've delivered the promise, you when you finish your theory and you're about to give your exams, only 4 days before for practical exams, call me. I will give you the tricks to pass by the first trial, even if your autoscholar does not want you to pass the first time, because they earn more if you fail once. So remember, I will make sure that you will be able to pass nevertheless because of that. Thank you very much. And this is one thing what Riyata just said. Now imagine if my purpose, my mission was to earn money, I wouldn't care if Riyata had gone away. I said, okay, it's her choice. I called her. I had nothing to gain. I didn't ask her to pay anything more. I didn't require that. I just said, come, don't give up, because you're so close to it'll be so silly. You're so close to your destination. Giving up now is putting all this effort into vain. So that's why I said, don't give up and come back. And luckily, Riyata heard, and she said, let's give it a try. Otherwise, what would have happened if you didn't make it this time? Riyata, tell them.
I was going to change countries. I had reached a point in my marriage. I said to my husband, I said to him, "I can't do this anymore." I said to him, I bought a bottle of champagne or sparkling wine, and I said to Prosecco, and I said to my husband, "This Prosecco here, I'm going to drink it tonight to celebrate if I pass. And if I don't pass, we're going to drink it to celebrate our new country that we're moving to." Because I'm not continuing this challenge anymore. It has been the hardest thing in moving to Italy with a new language. But all the big hurdles are now done, and now I can look forward to enjoying Italy.
All right. Thanks a lot, Rieta. We're all very happy for you. And remember the language part. All of you know that soon we'll be starting also a language course. So those people who want to learn language separately can afterwards join. Thanks a lot, Rieta. And be a good ambassador
Bye,
to the South
guys.
Africans. Goodbye. Take care. Bye.
And I will get everyone to follow you, Ambrish.
Yes, do that. Thanks a lot. Bye.